This app will change the way you play Gran Turismo 7 forever, because this app allows you to see secret data which isn't shown in Gran Turismo 7, specifically tyre temperatures, and they can have an effect on the way the car drives. This is EZIO Dash for iOS, and specifically the version I'm going to be using is the EZIO Pro version. I'm going to put a screen capture of my phone on screen so you can see exactly what I'm showing you. So when you're driving, you can have this as a separate dashboard that's mounted near your monitor, so you can have extra information quickly at a glance. We've got tyre temperatures, all of the throttle inputs and stuff. I scroll through to different screens. There's a screen here which shows you really quickly at a glance tyre temperatures, and I can see right now my tyres are a little bit too cold before we start to go hot lapping. Scrolling through, continue. We've even got throttle and brake traces which show when I'm on full gas, and then I'm on the brakes. You can see me roll off the brakes here on the edge of the screen, which is fantastic. There will be future updates coming, which I'm in the beta for this, guys. So the developer for EZIO reached out to me ahead of time and asked me if I would like to be a beta tester for this, for which I said yes. I tested the previous version of this EZIO dashboard a year or so ago. I've had a video covering it on my channel before, but this is the Pro version. Full disclosure, guys, I was provided this app for free, but I have no affiliation with the developer of this app. I don't make any money from any purchase of this app, but there will be links in the description so you can see where you can go and download it. I don't know the exact cost. I think it's like £5 to £6 in the UK, which will be about $5 to $6 in US, or whatever it is in your local currency. And one of the biggest reasons why I think it's good to buy and use and support these apps, because small developers and creators like this, which help to support games in which we love, if we can continue to support them, it's more likely that they will be motivated to make more apps like this in the future. So it could be an expansion for something within Gran Turismo 7. It could be the next app that will be useful to develop in Gran Turismo 8. If we can support these small creators with their small side projects, then I think that's a really good thing. One of the really interesting features of the EZIO Pro version of the Dash is the pit crew. And especially, guys, if you're in VR, this could be a complete game changer. What it actually does, I'm going to demonstrate to you right now. So first of all, to properly demonstrate how this is going to work, I'm going to drive completely blind. So I'm going to actually go to settings, go to display settings, and I'm going to turn off every single HUD element from within Gran Turismo 7. So I've got no idea what position of the race I'm in. I've got no idea what lap I'm on. I've got no idea what my sector times are. No idea what fuel level I've got. I've literally just got the dashboard in a completely immersive way. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up a brand new custom Sophie AI race. I'm going to have it set with some pretty normal settings. So I'm going to put BOP on Group 3 cars. I'm going to start 10th out of a field of 20. I'm going to have 1 times tyre wear. And I think let's do a 12 lap race. And let's try 8 times fuel. That'll be an interesting fuel multiplier. Now I don't actually know how many pit stops that will be. But the race engineer, I'll allow the race engineer to tell me exactly how many that'll be. So I'm going to put on screen for you guys to see all of the data that comes from this EZIO app, and I would normally have it here if I was playing, but for the purpose of testing out the race engineer audio calls only, I'm going to put this face down on the desk next to me and rely only on audio from the engineering calls. I'm going to start the race now. Absolutely no on-screen dashboard at all. I can't tell what fuel map I'm in. It will be just be fuel map 1. So right, let's go. This is the race.
You have 12 laps to go. Tires are in the window.
So engineers telling me
P10 over the line.
12 laps to go. P10 over the line. And let's go. Let's let the engineer decide what we're doing. How many stops will this race be? We will know after the first lap, I think. Oh, we've been hit from this side. Sophie AI giving me a real beating there. That's going to put us down the order a little bit. It's time to fight back now. There we going to send it on the brakes. I don't think it's worthwhile just yet. And I've got to say, playing without the hood at all really gives you that kind of more immersive feel in VR, especially if you were to turn off the hood. That could be absolutely fantastic. Now, I think it's in a bit of a mid-afternoon setting. I've got time advance set to 30 times, so we're going to go into the sunset most probably. Look to see if we send this. That's a fantastic sounding Aston Martin. I think there's a car to me inside there, just bumping me wide. Sophie I giving as good as it gets. Now across the line, what's the engineer going to say?
First flying lap done. Close call on fuel. Save if you want to extend the stint one more lap. You lost 6 places in that lap. The tires are not in the window. 1 stop to go. Don't hit before lap 6. You can probably go to lap 7.
Okay, interesting. So the full complement of data from the race engineers giving me the choice to try and save fuel and extend the pit stop if I need to. It looks like it's only a one-stop strategy from the race engineer. So I think I should be good on fuel. I can start to rev down a little bit more because the current plan is that I could get to lap number 7. Oh, that was close. So this 12 lap race is going to be a one-stop strategy, and that will update every single lap and give me a rundown as to how I'm doing for fuel if I'm needed. And I'm going to try and get to the inside of this Audi. Got the job done. Next target is the Aston Martin. Start to rev it out a bit more now. Send it on the brakes into the first of the right-handers. I've gone very deep there. That's a pretty bad line. Now I can hear him to the inside. Switcheroo. It's going to work. I can hear him there. Still there. Got him out cleared. So cross the line.
P14 over the line. You gain 2 places. Tires are cold. 1 stop to go. Pit window is closed. You can go to lap 7. Lap 3.
So basically it's telling me that the pit window is closed, not to pit now because I won't make the remainder of the race with a pit stop now. It's suggesting I go to lap number 7, which should get me beyond half race distance, which is ideal for the one-stop strategy. So engineer is making the right calls right now. You should be able to see on the screen data that I can't see, and you'll see how this is playing out, including my throttle and brake traces.
Tires are not in the window.
It's also saying my tyres are cold. I'm finding this quite a lot with this Mercedes. For some reason I can't keep the tyres in the operating window. Old switcheroo on the BMW. That was probably a Lexus actually. Throw it to the inside of the Beetle. The sister Mercedes is here. Try and send it almost back to where we started. Send it on the Supra to the final corner. Away we go. Now I don't know what lap we're on. I've got to listen out because I'm losing track of where we are.
Best lap so far, 1.5 seconds up on your previous best. P10 across the line, 4 places gained. Tires not in the window yet. 1 pit stop to go. Pit window closed, don't pit before lap 5. You've got fuel for 4 laps.
So I've got 4 more laps of fuel. I'm not supposed to pit before lap number 5. I did get run wide there from that Suzuki, so maybe he's let me back past. Maybe he knew that was a little bit dirty. Is Sophie
1 position gain, you're P9.
P9? Is Sophie...
Tires are still cold.
Tyres are still cold. I'm struggling with tyres. I think it's front tyres on this car that I struggle to get the temperature into. Going for a move here. Oh, he's just blocked off. Is it going to pull? Oh, switcheroo. Oh, a bit of contact there between two Sophie drivers. It's going to give me that position from that BMW. Is the Genesis going to allow me to the inside? Hasn't covered that one off.
2 positions gained. You were P7 over the line. Decent lap. 1.6 seconds down on your previous best. Tires are still cold. 1 pit stop to go. You're in the pit window, but should go to lap 6. You're fueled for 3 laps.
So I am in the pit window now. I could pit now if I wanted to, but it did recommend that I go to lap number 6, so that's what I'm going to do. With a big send, get the car stopped. Is he going to switch
Front
back?
left tire is cold. That's P5. You gained 2 places.
P5, back to P6 probably. Working the back way through the field. Be interesting to see what the AI does for their pit strategy. I wonder if they're fuel saving. Let's see where we are across the line. We're going to get the update from the race engineer.
Front left tire is cold. 1 position gain. You were P4 over the line.
P4.
That was a good lap. 0.7 seconds slower than your best. 1 pit stop to go. You can pit now, or go to lap 7. You need to refuel in 2 laps.
Right, so he's giving me the choice whether to pit now or go to lap number 7. It will be interesting to see what the AI does. I might go to lap number 7.
Left front tire is cold.
Damn tyre is cold. I'm not sure what I can really change to improve that situation. We are running BOP settings in this Group 3 race here, so I've not got much to do with regard to tuning at all. Right, if they pit, I'm not going to pit. Now they are pitting. One of them's pitting. Only one is pitting. It's interesting. Now when I come to pit, I will need to pay very close attention. I don't really know what lap I'm on.
Box at the end of this lap.
So we've been given the
Great
box
lap,
call.
an improvement. 1 minute, 34.69 seconds. P3 over the line. You gained 1 place. Tires not in the window yet. Lap 7.
So we are on lap number 7. It has given us the call to box on lap 7. Looks like the Peugeot could be going for a move on the McLaren for the lead of this race.
Front left tire is cold.
Front left is cold. So this is our pit lap as requested by our race engineer. This is the chance to box. Will they be coming in as well? It looks like they are. So it's going to be a race between the pit crew. Into the pits we go. I'm not going to change tyres. I don't need to change tyres, but I do need to refuel. So I can refuel to the diamond. That is the recommendation. When I come to the pit box, it will announce how many laps left of the race, so it allows me to put the right amount of fuel in. So it looks like the car has gone past, so someone hasn't pitted.
In the pit. 5 laps remaining.
5 remaining. Let's make sure 5 laps of fuel go back into the car. It's quite a slow fuel. I think this is because of the settings that I've got in the custom race. So I'm looking for it to save 5 laps. I will go a little bit safe, probably slightly past the diamond, just to make sure that's good to go. So okay, pit exit, just behind the same flipping Peugeot that we've been behind most of the race. We have ghosted. I think we've ghosted through them, and we've got it done. So let's wait for all these to play out, because there is a car that hasn't yet pitted. But that McLaren is going to be one of the contenders for the lead of this race.
Front left tire is cold. You're 1 lap up on fuel. P2 over the line, you gain 2 places. Lap 9.
Around the final corner of the last lap of this race, and staying in P1, the McLaren was closing us in a little bit, but we are going to get the win of this race.
Race over, that's a P1.
So our race engineer giving us that P1 across the line. So the EZIO Pro dashboard is such a fantastic bit of a software app for your iOS device, and it's so incredibly easy to set up. Simply, whenever you're using your PS5 Gran Turismo 7 on the same network as your phone, you just click on connect and it'll find the data source for Gran Turismo 7. There's a bunch of different things you can check and configure with this. So specifically in pit crew, you can make sure it doesn't give you any announcements at all, or you can tune which announcements it gives you, whether for position, lap time, tires and pit. You can give it the level of detail that you want for the amount of communication you want. You can change the voice type to be a different one. There's a bunch of different ones. You can have the bleep sounds. We can just turn it off completely. In the general tab, if you are driving a endurance race with no fixed lap time limit, you can use this slider to change the race duration. So if there's 60-minute race for the Lago Maggiore, for example, you can set it to 60 minutes and it will give you that race time to calculate pit stops and fuel usage to get the optimum strategy for that 60-minute race. So I would highly recommend going to check out the EZIO dashboard if you have an iOS device. All the details will be in the description below, so you can get all the links you need to view right there. And development continues on this app. There are new features coming to this app that are available in the test flight beta version of this dashboard that I will be testing out, and they will roll through to the full production version as and when, and you'll continue to get app updates for this. So make sure you go and check out this app. If you want to see other videos on Gran Turismo 7, then make sure you check out the videos on screen right now.